Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's G from Happiness and Crafting. So today I thought we'd have a little bit of fun and make some little origami bats for Halloween, and I just think these are just beautiful. And of course they are paper clips. Now I haven't done origami for a long time, so I thought Halloween would be a perfect time. So I've got some little ones which are paper clips, and I have some bigger ones. And I also have a lovely pink one, so everybody that doesn't really like Halloween, you can make a nice little shabby one, which I think looks beautiful. I think he's lovely, or she's lovely. And this one I've also just made it into like a little cluster, so we've got a little cluster on there, so you can pop it into your journal if you're making a little Halloween journal, or you can pop it into a little gift bag if you're going to give your kids or grandchildren or anybody that a little gift of some sweeties on Halloween. You can pop a little paper clip or a little cluster on there. So I'm going to pop these just over there to the side. These are super simple. Now I've got a collection of sort of papers. Now these papers are on offer in my Etsy shop at the moment, so I've just printed these off. This is the grungy one, that's not on offer, but the Halloween ones are. So I thought I'd make some with some bats on. I also have the black and white set, which have got bats on, and this is just black and white, so you use really not much ink at all. These are little leftover bits, and I thought we'd make a little pink one as well. So I've got a little collection of papers. Now let's do this one. Let's do a nice bat one, shall we? Now to fold the paper, I've got a little sort of like template thing here, so you can see exactly how we're folding. We're going to fold in half this way, we're going to fold in half this way, and then this one will go up to the middle, and that will go up to the middle like that, and then just one side we are going to bend up to that line like that, but I'll go through it. So that, and then we go diagonally. So that's what I will be doing. So I'll make a couple of them so you can see. Now this is two-sided paper. Now whatever picture you want on the outside of your little bat is the one that you'll be having sort of facing you. Okay, so you want to sort of like fold that in, so that's going to be on the outside. So we'll have the little bats on the outside. So what we're going to do to start, we're just going to fold this in half like that. The bats might be upside down by the time I've finished it, but it doesn't really matter. So we're going to fold it in four. So one way. Now when you're folding for origami paper, you want to try and be as precise as you can, but you know, as best you can. So that's in four like that, and then we're going to take the bottom piece and fold it up. I'm going to do it on this side actually because it's easier for me to see. Just fold that into the middle like that, and then open that out, and we'll do this side into that middle line like that, and then make sure these are nice and straight, or nice and folded. And then what we're going to do is you're going to take this one, the end one, and fold it to the line that you've just folded to, if you know what I mean. So halfway like that, and then we fold that like that. So then we can open that out. So I've done this one, look, so you can probably see better. So we've just done these four lines like that. I'm not quite sure whether you can actually see, just a little bit there, look, you can see. So then we're going to go diagonally. So we're going to just take this and go corner to corner. So if this is the first time you've been making these, or first time you've done origami, just grab a piece of white copy paper, but make sure that it's square. Now these are square. I forgot to say, majority of origami stuff you start off with a square piece of paper, any size, it doesn't really matter. I think this is a 6 by 6, or it might even be a 7 by 7 inch, I'm not sure. I tried to pick the bigger one, so it's easier for you to see me do it. So we now have that in a little triangle. So that's exactly what we've got here. So we've just folded these lines like that. So what we're going to do now, we'll turn it over. Now, if you can see, the lines are going this way, okay? So we want to push these in like that. So it comes in like that. Can you see? Push that in, and you want to hold it, because if you did it this way round, like that, oops, these lines will be going down. We don't want that. We want it so that you've got the lines where we folded going across. So we're going to have a little triangle. Right, going to turn it over. Now the one we're going to have is, this one has 3 little sections in, and this one has 2 little sections. So you want to hold it like that and pull this bit down, okay, to that little section there where you folded, okay, and then these bits will push in. And can you see that? These bits push in like that, and you want it so it's on the pointy bit, like that, and then we push this piece in like that, and we push that down, and that will go on there like that. Okay, so that's sort of like that. And then we're going to take this piece and fold it up to the top. I'll do this again, and then, so we've got 2 pieces like that, so that's how it looks. So we want to fold this piece over like that, and then it will fold in half. So you want to fold that, I can fold it to the middle, so that's where your middle will be, to that middle line, like that. Can you see? And then that will just fold over. So it's this bit, you want to fold that one over, and then fold that to that sort of like middle line there. There's my little score tool, let's just score that. Like that. So this is going to be like his little body. Okay. Then once you've got that, we're going to turn it over, and we've got the 3 little sections there. We want to take the top little section and fold this down like that. Just pinch it down like that. And then this bit, we want 2. This is the little bit that's a little bit more difficult. These are the little wings. So this has to come down, but this pushes in, if you know what I mean. So it's like that. You get this little corner bit, and you want to push that down so you end up with a little triangle, like that. And push that down. And again on this side, so you want to get your finger in there and push this bit down so you get like a little triangle, and that lies flat. So that's your little wing. Like that. There we go. So we've got that shape, and then we've got a little bit here, a little bit there, and these will just fold over, and that folds over like that. Okay, so nearly there. Look at that, and then this little bit will just fold over, so he looks a bit like Batman on that one. Can you see? So, and there we go. That's our little bat. And you can just fold the wings in, so it depends how you want to have him, but look at that. We've got a little bat, and I just think he's lovely. I'm just going to go around him just with a little bit of black ink, just to ink the edge a little bit. Now, I haven't done them in black paper. I don't have any thin black paper, so this is why I just printed off on some copy paper, because it's really quite thin, and the thinner the paper the better, because then it's not so sort of like bulky. But I just think he is lovely. Little bit of ink. Now again, you can probably pop some little eyes or something on there, but I didn't want him to look too sort of cartoony. So what I'm going to do now, that bit, you can stick these down. You can tuck these little bits in there, but it's a little bit fiddly, so I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to take another piece of scrap paper, just take another bit that matches the paper, turn him over. So that's about, you want a piece of paper that's sort of like roughly the right length. I'm going to get a nice big paper clip. Is that going to be too big? No, that's about right. Nice big paper clip on there. So just get your paper clips that will sort of like match the size of your bat that you're going to do. I'm going to get some glue. Actually, what I'm going to do, I'm going to just glue these little bits down. Just like that. Just pop a little bit of glue in there so they don't all pop up. But we're going to glue that down anyway, this on top. So, and then we have a little bat paper clip. I think they are just so cute, and it's so nice to do a little bit of origami. I haven't done it for ages. And these are just a lovely one. So if you've got your grandchildren or your children like making things, then this is absolutely perfect to give to their teachers and friends over Halloween, isn't it? There we go. And then we have a little friendly bat. I think he's lovely. Fabulous. So shall I show you again how we do it? And I'm going to make a pink one. Shall we use this paper? Because this is quite thin, and it's quite nice actually. So what we're going to do, we will again, I want to have it on this colour. So I'm going to fold it in half, like that. So grab your piece of paper, I'm going to fold that in half, then turn it round, and we're going to fold it in half again, like that. Just make sure you've got your nice fold lines, and then we're going to fold this into the middle, like that. And then we shall fold this side into the middle, like that. And then I'm going to take this one and we just fold that into that little quarter bit, like that. Fold that nice and straight, as straight as you can get it. There we go. So when you do it like that, we've got the little sections like that where you can see where you folded it 4 times. And then we are going to go diagonally, so we're going to go across this way, like that. And then again the other way. Oops. Now you could make these, you don't have to make them into paper clips. You could make like a little, if you did quite big ones, you could make like a little banner, couldn't you? Or a little thing that hangs up, so these could have them in different sizes, so they sort of like hang up on a piece of string or something, which would look good. So that's so we've got this one. So again, this is what you're going to be doing. So that is how I folded it. Right, so again, we need to push these two. Now, where's our lines? This is the lines here. So we want to push these one in. You just push these ones in and pull that. I'm not doing it very good, am I? So it's like that. So it folds into like a triangle. And you want it so you've got the lines going across that way. Fold that down. Okay. So, and then we've got these have got the 2 sections on this one. So we just pull that middle bit down like that along this section and fold it along that little section like that. And then this bit will just pop into that shape like that. The first time I did it, I bent it so it came down. I think I did it the other way, and I was figuring out how why I couldn't fold it. I think I folded it sort of down this way instead. I folded it the opposite way. Okay, let me just make sure I can fold that in. There we go. Like that. There we are. Like that. So we've got that shape. And then what we want to do is just, we need to fold this bit up. So this bottom little piece comes up now, and that folds up like that. And then we want to take this side, so we've got 2 flaps either side now, like that. We'll fold one over to the other side. Probably not the best paper actually to show you, because it's quite decorative, isn't it? So we're just going to fold that one in like that. And then we will fold that back. And then we fold this one right over and push that one just there, like that. And then we will open that out like that. I'm going to just want to nice crease these down like that. So like that, and then we turn it over. We lift this. This is the one with the 3 sections. So we're just going to take the first section and push that down like that. And then take this little corner in there, and we want to make that into a triangle like that. So that comes down and that goes into a little triangle. Once you push them, they sort of like go down, they sort of like bend that way, if you know what I mean. Just pop your finger in there and then push this down like that. Push that down. If you've got nice crisp folds, then these do fold a lot easier, or bend a lot easier. So there we go. Take these little bits and fold them down like that. Now you can tuck that in underneath there if you wanted to, but you don't have to. It's a bit fiddly. That's the proper sort of origami way to do it, but it doesn't matter, does it? And then this little bit, which is the little head, just folds down like that. So we've got our lovely little bat. And we can bend our little wings down just a little bit, depending on how you want them to be flying. Or you can just be flat on your page. But look at that, isn't it lovely? Should we just ink around just a little bit? Just give them a little outline of this black ink. But I just think they are just so cute. Oopsie daisy. There we are, look at that. Shall we pop a little paper clip on this one? Let me just take a little bit of matching paper. This is just what I cut off earlier to make the square. Take a nice big paper clip. And these are nice big ones. Shall I measure these? I think they're quite big. It's sort of like just over 1.5 inches, or 4 and 4¼ centimeters. Look, I've got ink all over me. There we go. Pop that. I think you could pop a little bow on her hair, couldn't you? If you had a little pretty one, you could pop a little bow in there. Oh my gosh, got ink everywhere. Should we just glue that down? That's the trouble. When I use this black one, it really does, like I've said before, it doesn't quite dry as quickly as the vintage photo. It's this one, just Distress Oxide, the black soot, and it's quite wet. And it just makes quite a mess. Well, when I use it, I make quite a mess. Pop these on here, and I've got ink everywhere. So I've got tacky glue in here, so it's just a bit of tacky glue on the back. You can use any glue that you've got just on there, and pop that down like that. Oopsie daisy, not like that. Like that. I was just going to pick it up so I could see what I'm doing, because I'm a little bit further away. There we are. The little bits that are poking out we can just chop off like that, because it was a little bit longer. There we are. And we have this beautiful little pink bat. Look at that. If you were making these for kids, you could sort of like put their name on there. They could write their name on there, couldn't they? But I just think they are beautiful. Should we just give one more quick go? Should we do a little black and white one? I've just printed the same on the back and the front on these ones. So again, nice and quickly, fold it in half. These are such fun to make. Fold that in half like that. Make sure we got some nice good score lines. Now, I'm not quite sure what size this paper is. 14 centimeters, or that's 5.5-inch square on this one. So I folded it in 4. So I'm going to fold this one in half, like that. Fold this one in half. So remember, whatever colour you want on your outside of your little bat, make sure it's sort of like on the outside of your thing, because sometimes it varies on where the paper's going to be, doesn't it? But this one is quite simple. There we go. Fold that. So then we have our 5 little sections on there. We're going to fold this diagonally, like that. Put my finger down. Make sure I'm sort of in the middle, like that. There we go. I won't do a diddy one because it's not very easy for you guys to see. So I thought I'd do the bigger ones. It's easier, you know, hopefully to follow along with me. Not very level. There we go. Okay, so that's our little triangle bits. And then we want to just push the 2 sides in like that and push that down. And that's so you've got the lines going this way. So we want to turn it out this way. So we've got the 2 little sections. Like I said, this one's got the 3 sections and this one's got the 2 sections. So you want it upside down like that. And then this little line, you want to just pull that down. Make sure our line is there, like that. And then bend it up so you follow this outside piece, like that. And fold that up. Again on this side. Take that and just fold that. And then we'll take the bottom piece and lift that up like that. Fold that. And then we've got the 2 little pieces here, like this. So then we want to fold that over, like that, and then just bend one of them over so it meets the middle, like that. Then fold him back, and then this one goes all the way over, and then we fold him back this way to the middle. Go, and then open him out, and that's his little tummy. So that's his little body there. And then we're going to turn him over. We're going to lift this bit down like that. So that's where your line is. That comes down. And then we want to take this little corner bit in there. Pop your finger in there, and then just push that so you get that little triangle there. And then this comes down to make your wing, like that. And then this one again comes down, pop your finger in there, push that, like that. And it just folds down. There we go. Then we've got these 2 little bits there. It will just fold over, like that. And then we've got the little top bit, which we want to just fold over so it goes straight across. And then we've got our lovely little bat. Then the little wings can just fold in like that, and we've got a little bat. Look at that, isn't he just lovely? Should we get covered in ink again? A little bit of black on there. Super simple. Once you've made a few, you will be up and running. You're making lots. Making little banners would look lovely, wouldn't they? Look at that. Isn't that fabulous? Shall we pop a little paper clip? let's pop a paper clip on the back. Oh look, we've got a piece of paper that matches here. Let's turn him over. Don't think we need all of that. With this little one, let's just pop this on there. Oops, if I can, like that. Chop that down. Oops. And stick it on. Where's my glue? There's my glue. I'm going to stick this side. And just stick the smaller side down. Smaller side of the paper clip. A little bit of glue. And obviously, if you want to make little clusters, you don't pop the paper clip on the back. Oh, I haven't stuck those little bits down, but I think that will be all right. Oh, see daisy. It will hold them down like that. Then we will just cut these little bits off like that. Stuck on there. There we go. We have another little paper clip. They are just beautiful. I love them. So let's have a look. This is what we got. Pop that on the back like that, and we've got this lovely little paper clips. Look, just beautiful. There's a lovely little pink one like that. Oops, you're going to go on. Caught under his wing. Look at that, and they are just lovely. If I turn him that way a little bit, we can pop this one on as well, can't we? Look at that. I think she's a little bit bigger than this one. Do you think? Maybe. But we got two lovely little pink ones. Look at them. They are beautiful. I love them. I even like it sort of plain like that. I don't know whether, I don't think I would put a face on there. But again, you can draw little eyes on there if you wanted to. But I just think they are fabulous. Great, great fun to make. I'm loving them. So I've got lots of them now. So I can pop them around, can't I? Pop them around the house next week. And these are just little itty-ditty ones, which are fab, little tiny little paper clips. And of course, we've got the little cluster on there. So I think he's beautiful. A little bit of lace on there, a little bit of shiny, of course. And then I got a little bit of burlap and some cheesecloth, and that will make a lovely little cluster. So there we go, guys. That was a nice fun one. So again, like I said, I haven't done origami for ages, but do pick quite a thin paper. Just print on some cheap printer paper. If you don't have, you might have origami paper, but these are so simple to do and great fun. So there we go, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have fun making them. Please do post them in the Facebook group if you make them, and especially if you make some little shabby ones. You can add a little bit of lace or something to her, couldn't we? I think that would be fun. All right, guys, take care, stay safe, and I will see you soon. All right, guys, bye-bye.